Let's talk about impactful. I am going to review If Anything Happens, I Love You. This 2020 short film just came out in November. Will McCormick, Michael Govier. Man, what an emotional roller coaster this was. Right out of the gate, I felt the movie just grabbed you right in. And listen, this is the kicker. No words. There were no words said throughout the entire movie. And what I think is so beautiful here is that it allows us to really, with no distraction, see what the emotional ride and that journey that grief actually is. It showed the spirit of people. It showed two parents, because the short film is about two parents who are trying to stay together and come together in the aftermath of losing their child. And it was just so deep, and I was honestly impressed. 12 freaking minutes to drive a point home that so many of us really wish that the world knew what it felt like. I think it's so important here to note that they did such a phenomenal job with showing what grief looks like and how it separates people, and then how it has the power to bring us back together. I was certainly moved. I would recommend the movie to anyone. I would give it 100%. It was just phenomenal. 10 out of 10. The animation, the 2D animation was amazing. And then what was really special is that there were moments where there showed pops of color, where it was important for us to see that these things, when it had to do with the daughter, when it had to do with the school, there was just so many little things where it did show that difference and separation, I guess, in added an emphasis on that, and it just emphasis on those particular moments. And I think this is real. This is what we talk about when it comes to grief and loss, especially loss of a child, and what that can do for a marriage, for a relationship, and how we see each other. And also, I think, again, something that was pointed out here was time, and how it's really of the essence, and we take it for granted so often. And it's so important for us to really see that time is the most important currency. It is not money, it's time. We can't get it back. And all we are left with is memories. Literally, it showed the aftermath, the belongings, just that point of what do we do next? And at the same time, how do we even get here? So you're trying to figure out how you got here, and then where you're going, and how you're going to be able to bridge that gap, how you're going to be able to come back together. I think the writers, the production, everything was phenomenal. And so I definitely, as a person that's in the forefront here, an advocate that for the grief community and for bereaved folks, I think it was job well done, and I would highly recommend it to everyone. Again, this review is just shy of 3 minutes. The movie itself is 12. It's super impactful. Definitely make sure you check it out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. I would certainly love to hear your feedback. Grief is a subject that I enjoy speaking about. I know it can sound a little silly, but as a grief bully, this is what I love to do, to bring awareness to grief. And this is another movie where grief showed up on the big screen. Please subscribe, leave a comment. I look forward to speaking with you guys. Love and light. Peace.